Hey guys, today I'm just going to talk about this Nike CEO for a local player. So he gave me this, or he wanted me to string his Nike CEO with the brand new ECM Hero Mesh. And I'll get the box in a second to show you how it came, but really nice packaging. The mesh is really nice. It's like soft mesh is the best thing that I can compare this mesh to. When I took it out the bag, it was super soft, and of course it still is because it has been played with. Like they advertise it as semi-soft, but I would just go ahead and list this as soft. So I don't know, and the mesh is also really, really thin. This is one of the thinnest meshes I've ever strung. Super thin. It's thinner than like Gemalax soft mesh, so that's just a good generalization. So the player asked for 3 straights and a nylon stacked with this very nice looking orange. I think the color contrast is really nice with the black striker. And so he asked for kind of a mid-high. I just gave him a mid. Originally what he wanted was a mid-high with a quick release. So I decided to shallow out the pocket a little bit. So as you can see, the pocket isn't very deep, so it's going to give him a nice quick release. Get the channel. There's the channel. It's not too wide, specifically because, once again, the player didn't want that much whip. The CEO is already a fairly pinched head, so you don't really need a super tight channel to make it really work. The 3 straights is going to have a really smooth release, and the nylon is just going to ensure that it releases when the ball does hit the nylon. That's just for shooting release insurance. So these are Lacrosse Unlimited shooting strings. They're okay. They're just basic cloth shooting strings, and then their orange sidewall. It's okay too. I wouldn't use it in my stick, but it works, I guess. So the mesh strung up fairly easily. It was a bit weird because the mesh was so soft, like I said earlier. Other than that, I did figure out the pattern pretty quickly, though. It's really basic. So yeah, it's pretty shallow pocket. I personally like shallow pockets, like I said before, with a quick release. Nice mid pocket. It's going to have a really, really smooth release. It's going to shoot really accurately, too. Very true. So yeah, that's that, guys, with the ECM Hero Mesh. I think it's a pretty nice mesh. For $20, I think it'd be a nice alternative to String King Mesh. So if you really like ECM, it's not like ECM at all. It's very different than ECM, but if you were looking to try something a bit more like String King, but not String King, or not Stringer Shack Juicy Mesh, then I'd suggest go ahead and pick pick one of these pieces of mesh up and try it out. So here's the mesh packaging. It's really professional. As you can see, it is powered by Gemalax with a teardrop, a mesh weave, a feather, and a symbol for ball control, I guess. So it says semi-soft, but like I said earlier, I think it's more like a soft mesh, honestly. And then, of course, you have the ECD Crab on the back, or on the side, East Coast Eyes. And then it goes further in depth with, I guess, the properties of the mesh. And powered by Gemalax, and made in the USA, which is always nice, with a retail value of $20. And when you open the packaging, it's going to have this even nicer plastic piece that the mesh just sits in. So very professional packaging. That's definitely not cheap either. It's a lot more professional than like what most people do with just a Ziploc bag, but all in all, at the end of the day, it's just mesh. So that's that, guys, ECD Hero Mesh. So I guess I would go ahead and recommend this mesh if you're looking to try something new. Thanks, guys.